Supreme Chancellor Omega here at Crimson Dawn. Today I want to show you guys how to change out a core in one of our sabers. We have several different cores available on the website. This right here is our Profi core. It's a Profi NeoPixel. This right here is our regular baselit core. This is a V4. The V4 comes in different colors. I think we got V4 in white, orange, green, yellow, clear is the most common one. So don't let the color fool you. This one right here is our basic NeoPixel core. They all have the same thread pattern, the same hole pattern. So these are direct drop-ins for any of our sabers. The only exception to that is the Profi core right here is a bit longer. Probably has a good solid inch or two on the other cores, and it would require an extension with most of our sabers. So I'll show you guys how to do it right quick. We'll grab this guy here. This is a shade. It has a V4 core in it now, because I just shot this video in its entirety and the battery died at the very last minute, so I'm doing it again. So you remove the screw above the recharge port first. Then you remove the screw below the button. And I'm trying to do this where you guys can see it. I have really giant hands. And I'm also I'm not very good with the regular Allen wrench. We have our own specialized tools here at Crimson Dawn, but just to make this what you guys would see, I'm using the regular Allen wrench like supplied with the saber. It's right here on the back is a tap screw. Sometimes the screw could be a little loose because it's just threading into plastic versus a thread hole. I would not worry about that too much. This is the least important screw of the bunch. Remove that. I like to take the grip off. But I probably should have took the grip off first. And one thing I like to do before you do any movement on the core here is I like to remove the battery. So here, you just pop the battery out. I use the Allen wrench. I don't have fingernails as I struggle with it. There, I use the Allen wrench. There you go. To pop the battery out, that way you don't get any shorts. I also take the Allen wrench. I'm not sure if you can see this very good, but there's two gold threaded holes there. Those are head studs that you got your screws out of. I like to stick my Allen wrench down to the bottom of that head stud and push all the way down. We're recessing the button so we can easily slide the chassis out of the back side of it. So again, you push down. You'll see people try to push down the button itself and struggle, and the core will come on, or they'll put something down the recharge port. But the easiest thing to do without damaging anything is to put your Allen wrench in these two threaded holes and work it now, and push here a little bit and push here a little bit and push here until you get it all the way down and it's recessed. So now our core will slide right out. This is a V4 core that we're taking out, and just for just to show you guys, we'll put a Profi core in this one. There you go. You'll take this here. You'll take this here. You'll drop your screws in. As you can see, generally one screw will touch. Here, you got the head sticking up on your screw. This one's flush. This screw is not going to catch yet. So we'll use this one here that's sticking up to get us started. And what we'll do with this is we'll pull our button up through the hole to where the other one starts to touch. As you can see now that one's touching. You do not want to thread this one tight and then thread this one tight. You want to do them little by little. I'm trying to keep my hand out of shot here. So you'll do it little by little here. And now we can. All right. And we'll come over here and we'll thread this one up a little bit more. And this is taking a little longer than this normally takes because trying to do this on camera with this wrench is probably the most awkward thing ever. But just so you can kind of get a view of it. But so there you go. Now we're tight. We'll drop our last screw in here in the back. See here. And again, this screw doesn't always go in super straight. You're threading into plastic. So with this one, you'll need an extension. So let's set it here. We got our extension. We'll thread this as everything spins around all crazy like. We thread our extension on. You can put your extension either on the top or the bottom. It could be switch side or pummel side. Now it slides over the core. And there you go. That's the install on a Profi core on a regular shade. Again, it's very simple. Same thing with any of the cores. The Profi core is a little tighter than the rest. It's about a 1/10 off, about a 1/10 tighter than the rest. The V4 core, the NeoPixel core, they're a lot looser in the chassis, so you will notice that. But again, it's just the 3 screws, nothing to it. So if you have any questions at all, email us at service@crimsondawn.com and we can walk you through this a little bit further. But this was the basic gist of installing a core.